To escape from the ice cellar, I first poked my head out and then crawled into the snow. But my uncle spotted me immediately. He flew into a rage and forced me to go prepare breakfast. I had no choice but to pick up the bucket, push down the panic inside me, and head out to chop through the ice to catch fish. At that moment, a man walked over and handed me a set of clothes and a towel. I quickly cleaned myself up and turned to him with a faint glimmer of hope, asking for help. The man immediately smashed open the ice with an iron hook, pulled up a fat salmon, and handed it to me. I happily hugged the salmon, then opened my suitcase and took out a carton of frozen orange juice, crushing it with my teeth into a slushie. The man sliced the salmon into pieces. When I noticed some dirt on his face, I handed over the towel, completing this unspoken act of helping each other. We set the generous breakfast on the table, but my uncle went wild and swept everything off in one go. I froze in fright. He screamed hysterically, demanding hot food. I deliberately acted clumsy, crouching in the snow and trying to start a fire by rubbing sticks together. That only earned me another round of scolding from my uncle. He finally let his guard down and casually tossed me a green match. That was when a brilliant escape plan formed in my mind. I struck the match and waved it repeatedly over the salmon, sending up a thick cloud of green smoke. I had to make sure my older brother and sister could see it. My brother and sister understood my distress signal and pinpointed the mountaintop where I was being held, but then something went wrong. Two of the kidnappers saw through my plan. All I could do was watch helplessly as they stomped out my match and locked me back inside. I clenched my teeth hard because I could not give up yet. My brother and sister were racing against time, making makeshift climbing boots and desperately scaling a frozen waterfall to come and save me. They quickly reached the top of the mountain and found only one kidnapper guarding me. The moment I spotted them in the shadows, I immediately pretended to be thirsty, but the kidnapper refused to move even a step away. I looked at him as harmlessly as I could and pleaded with him. Perhaps moved by how I looked, he finally hesitated and turned to walk away. My sister seized the moment and quietly moved closer, pulled out a key, unlocked the door, and tried to take me with her and escape. But just then, my uncle appeared out of nowhere and threatened to get rid of all of us. This time, I refused to let him control me again, because I am an unstoppable little bear, to shove the heavy sled hard right at him. Finally, my brother, my sister, and I jumped onto the sled and slid all the way down the frozen waterfall. Watching all of this unfold, the man who had controlled me for so long completely fell apart. I finally understood that when you want to escape a suffocating and controlling relationship, the dumbest thing is never showing weakness, but going head to head. What you need to do is see through the other person's logic and find the cracks and make your move at the most critical moment. As long as you never give up on yourself, you always have the power to rewrite your own fate.